Ang layo po sa realidad. 84 pesos. No one in this hall will believe that 84 pesos is enough. Ang sabi po ng DepDev, the food poverty threshold for a family of 5 is 422 pesos per day, or if you divide it per head, is 84 pesos per day. Nag-a-agree ba ang Department of Labor and Employment through the National Wages and Productivity Commission dito sa 84 pesos per day na food poverty threshold para mabuhay ang isang manggagawang Pilipino at makakain siya ng masustansya at hindi magutom sa isang buong araw?
Madam Speaker, distinguished colleague, those are official statistics, and of course, the Department of Labor and Employment are following what is placed in the law.
Thank you, Mr. Sponsor, Madam Speaker. Malaki po ang problema ng Department of Labor and Employment through the National Wages and Productivity Commission when it claims, it believes that 84 pesos is enough for a single Filipino to eat nutritiously and survive for a day. That is unacceptable. Hindi po kasi kapani-paniwala. At kung ito ang batayan ng National Wages and Productivity Commission when determining wages, hindi po nakapagtataka. Nasapat na pala yung sahod ng mga manggagawa ngayon kahit hindi ito nakakasustain ng buhay. All the minimum wage earners and perhaps even the entire workforce will agree that the current minimum wage rates are not enough for us to survive. Kaya po may challenge nga tayo sa mga policy makers natin. If they so believe that minimum wage rates are enough, then we challenge them to live minimum wage. For 2026, the National Wages and Productivity Commission sets its target at only 70% of wage rates being above the poverty threshold. Ibig sabihin po nito, 70% ng mga sahod ng mga manggagawa ang target ng National Wages and Productivity Commission above the poverty threshold. Yung remaining 30% ng mga sahod ng mga manggagawa, by design, mas mababa sa poverty threshold. Nag-a-agree po ba ang Department of Labor and Employment through the National Wages and Productivity Commission that it is setting poverty wages